What's up, everybody? I am your girl, Whitney, a.k.a. Prada Lokes, a.k.a. the host with the fucking most. And this is my...
What's going on? It's Natalie here.
Co-host.
We are on episode 8. What it do?
Fuck, it is episode 8, huh? Fucking shit, dude.
You're on a roll, girl. We're on a roll.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
Thank you, everybody who's been watching us, who's been clicking on subscribing, who's been liking us, who's been commenting on, who's been sharing, who's been following, all that bullshit. And more. Thank you because of you I'm still doing it, you know what I mean? And we got 2 special and fun guests with us today, and very interesting people, by the way.
Simon. Like que rico y que bueno, okay?
Yep. Dani and Adrian, thank you for coming.
What up?
No, appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
You guys know the setup. I love your setup, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You know, some tape in the back, you know, some fucking lights. Some Home Depot lights, you know what I'm saying? Richie's light right here and shit, you know? We all good. We all great.
We're good.
So what's going on, guys? How you guys feel?
Thank you.
Really good.
Really good.
Excited.
Excited.
Having a little drink.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers,
everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let me get that down.
Thank you.
Water.
I brought my guests. As you guys all know, I always bring guests that are doing something for the community or doing something for themselves, or being productive, have something going on with themselves, obviously. So these 2 amazing people are photographers, and they have really fucking dope ass pictures. You guys have a lot of followers too. It's fucking tight. Cause
I know. I've scoped your guys' stuff out, actually.
Thank you.
So
no big deal.
I'm gonna start with you, Dani. Tell me about your photography. Yeah. Tell me about how did you get started?
So it was about 10 years ago. I had a homie. He had a camera, and he used to pick me up and be like, "Yo, let's go smoke and take pictures." So I was like, "Okay, tight. All right, cool, win-win." So we'd go out, and then I just got super intrigued with it, and it didn't stop. I wanted to learn more. I was super intrigued. I wanted to know more. I wanted to go take more pictures, but I didn't have a camera. So I had to keep chilling with my homie, which thank you. He helped me out a lot. And
shout out to the homie.
And then finally I was graduating high school, and my nana bought me a camera, my first camera, a Nikon. Yeah.
My corazón.
Yeah. And that's when I really got into it. I couldn't stop taking pictures. I wanted to go out to take pictures. I was just super into it.
I see your shit.
And then my camera broke.
Oh.
No.
And I didn't have a camera for a year to 2 years. Yeah. And then I got pregnant, and then
fucking Domingo 7. All right.
And then I got pregnant when I was 18. I had my son when I was 19, and then I took that year to 2 years off, and just kind of parenting. And then I got another camera, and then that's when I really got into it, because I had all this time off. I had my daughter, and I had a year off, so I was just super into learning and looking shit up, and I'm self-taught, so I just started to learn on my own, and then I just put all my energy into it, and then that's when my business popped off. Yeah.
Damn,
people, it's crazy. You put all your energy into it, and people notice it, and they see it, and they dig it, and so I just got into it, and ever since then, it's just been.
Yeah, because your pics are the type of I'm going to say, because I'm not a photographer, I don't know about photography, so I'm going to say that your pics are more oh, I'm pregnant now, so let me show my fucking whole family. Let me show, the beauty of the pregnancy. You know what I mean? That. Yeah. Or I have a boyfriend now, and my boyfriend, he loves me, and let me share my love. So I like that.
Yeah, that's capturing the moments, the real moments. Yeah.
You know how you have all those back in the day portraits?
Yeah, let's
now you have.
Let's fucking pose all super.
Let's get that. Napoleon Dynamite.
No. Photos by Debs.
So I've checked out some of your pictures, actually, and then it's your flavor, it's your taste.
Yeah.
You could tell it's your style, and I love it.
That's the thing too around here is there's so many different photographers, but they all have their own style.
Exactly.
And there's a group of photographers who are actually there for each other. We're not in competition. You need a light.
I'd like to hear
you need a light. I'll help you out. Go ahead. You want to pick it up? take it.
Yeah.
Take it for as long as you need, and
like
that's what we need, because we don't need to be in competition. We're all
support each other.
We do. When I started shooting film, he was here. I would hit him up like, yo, like, how can I do this? What should I do for this? Like, it's about being a community.
So now that thank you, Dani, for sharing that. But now I want to know, how did you get into it? Because I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Because we got two photographers, so I want to know both of their sides. Go ahead, tell me.
You know, actually, when I started, I actually borrowed a camera for a whole year, right?
Oh shit, man! Mama, give my camera back.
Yeah, it's actually my mom's good looking out. Mom, shout out, mom.
Shout out to mama.
If you're listening, this is me. And you know what? I just happened to like I tell you how like I was. Well, I haven't told you, but like so when I started like getting into this, like I started b-boying, so I started meeting all my b-boys and like that grab scene and everything. Shout out to Natus and my homie
Dub City Tribe.
Jupiter, Dub City Tribe. Like that's how I got into this. You know, I started b-boying, then like graph, like you know, like just photography, b-boying. It's all hand in hand, right? You know, you feel me? So I actually met my homie Ryan Warner, another shout out. He's the one who taught me.
God damn, homie right here. What's up, man?
He's just like, yo, like he's like, yo, just grab the camera, I'll teach you. He took me to downtown LA and he like taught me like everything I needed to know. Can you shoot?
I gotta give him a shout out too, because he helped me out a lot too.
And he's actually our bridge. This is how we met each other.
Yeah.
This is how we met each other. You know what I mean?
Mutual.
And so, like, I borrowed a camera, finally saved up enough money to buy my own camera. So I started buying my own camera.
I bet that was the best feeling ever. I bet that's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, I started buying my own camera. I started doing that. And so, so you start fucking with, like, this digital age where everybody's, like, doing, like, you know, editing and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I met her. So she does, like, a lot of portraits, which I do love. But I do, like, a lot of street photography. You know what I mean? Like, I like that raw ruggedness. Like, you know what I mean? So I started doing that. Then I got into film. Because like I was tired of editing, you know, no offense, because she does beautiful editing, but it's a lot of hard work.
That's a fucking lot of hard work. These fucking videos. I'm like,
it's another job. Like that's only, and that's something that people don't understand. Like, like we're gonna shoot, we're gonna show up for this, and that's only one part. Like I have to go home and I have to edit all these pictures, and then there's gonna be things in the background that you want to edit out. That's more.
You see, you have an eye for detail.
It's just
And okay, so I know that we're getting into like the whole editing, and that's where you're like the pricing. No fucking that bitch. Like it is this much. That's what we have to explain.
That's why I shoot film. You shoot film like this is raw ruggedness. Like
this is what it is.
Down to the type of film you shoot. So like,
and that's what makes it more beautiful.
I like to say I upgraded by downgrading. So I have like.
Is that a downgrade?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because I checked your stuff out too, and I really liked it too.
It's like rugged, you know what I mean? Like it's harder than it looks, because like you got 36 shots. You know, digital you can shoot 1,000 photos and choose 10. I got 36 shots. You make that count. You know
you gotta make the best of it.
36. What kind of roll you
I
got?
got expensive film. That's what it is.
36.
You got 36 to 24s. You know what I mean? So you shoot, but you shoot.
That's like photography talk right here.
I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Like 36 millimeter.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because 120 millimeter is only 12.
No, my bad. No.
Oh no.
Wait, are you talking about a gun, bitch? Because I don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about.
I keep that thing on me though. You know what I mean?
No, but yeah, so I seen your stuff, and I seen your stuff. It is a difference. It is a huge difference.
It's water and oil. Like honestly, like we complement each other. Like we had a collab, you know what I mean? And we did this like whole cool ass like disco vibe. Like it was beautiful. Came out beautiful, but
it's cool though. It is. It's super 80s. Yeah. But what was cool is that I took my camera, my digital camera, and he had his film, and we got to see both sides of it.
Yeah, imagine shooting the same picture with a digital and an old school film camera.
Ooh.
So you can see like how like that contrast came out. But honestly, like give it up to Dani. Shout out. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Dani.
She's amazing. You know what I mean? Like I don't shoot the way she shoots, and so we complement each other.
You guys have you guys have a different, I guess, mentality and image to what you want to shoot, right?
For sure.
You know, it's like a b-boy, like a graffiti artist, like everyone.
No b-boy dances the same.
No, fuck no. Yeah. Everybody has their own different rhythm. Everyone has their own like like in graffiti, like everyone has a different style.
So Natus, if you listen, you wild style. That's what I call him.
Wild style. Okay. I seen the movie. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
So when you guys are doing work, what type of music do you guys prefer?
Oh damn.
Okay, so for me, like if I'm doing boudoir, which is like, sexy pictures.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've seen those.
I put on like sensual music, like Portishead.
Ooh, bitch.
Yes.
All right, when I lose 20 pounds, I'll hit you up.
Hit me up, girl.
My titties got huge, and I want to do some nice pics like that.
I love to do boudoir because I don't get it a lot, but I love, like, I'll shoot my own boudoir. Because the feeling that you get is like it's an empowerment thing, like like this is me and I'm here and I'm fucking sexy and I like it and I don't give a fuck what you think.
You live once, man.
No, but the pictures that I've seen, that you make girls feel like they're beautiful. They're like
they're a woman. They're
beautiful already. But what I'm trying to say is they feel more, I guess, comfortable with their own body.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to feel, comfortable with our body.
Yeah.
So with those pictures, like, I feel like, bitch, with that Lojas right now, I feel like I look good right now.
You do.
You do. Put some sprinkles on my tummy, bitch, and I'm good. Like,
yeah, dude, like, put it in file and just, like, remember, wow, like, she took pictures of me and, like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So you got inspired by your homie, basically, or how was it? How did you both
The
get inspired?
same homie, right?
All right, so our homie.
I feel like I'm constantly getting inspired.
Yeah, like I give it up to
like that.
this is girl. She's from Wilmington too. Is Valerie? Hey, she shoots like the dopest like low rider and she shoots film.
Okay.
Shooting film is very very hard. Like you don't got enough homies like who shoot film because it's very expensive. But like.
It is.
That's It
truly is.
She takes these dope ass low rider pictures, and she's from Wilmington, and she really put it down. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Awesome.
you know what's funny? I'm having one of my homies. He's starting to do like photography for old cars, but he's going to every car show, and he's gonna come on my podcast and talk about that. Yeah. And that's fucking dope because I'm into cars.
Yeah, honestly, living in Wilmington is like when you're from the hood. That shit. You can go down to Avalon, and you're gonna see a car show every Friday, right?
Yeah.
My neighbors, everybody. You know what I mean? Like. Being from the hood's like it's cool. It has its benefits.
Yeah,
you know what
it has
I mean?
benefits with creativity and art.
Like
you know what's word on the
like
street.
half my followers are from like the UK, like London, New York, and shit like that, and they get kicks off this like lowrider like culture, and you know what I mean. And so it's like
that's my uncle's car. Let me worry about it.
Yeah, I just posted some shit like I just posted and some girl from New York just like she was like yo, you know what I mean? Like
what's up?
But like that lowrider culture is so easy in like Wilmington. You know what I mean? Like I mean half my family's from like. All right, so my mom, she's from Texas, right? She moved over here. My dad's from Mexico. We moved over here. Half of my family moved to Venice Beach.
Okay.
They're like, Venice Beach 13 and shit like that.
Okay.
Then half of us from Wilmington. So like, you got like two hardcore.
You got the hood. You got the water hood, and you got the hood.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Love the
I'm
beach,
very
man.
blessed.
Yeah,
that's good.
Got you. You know what I mean? I'm very blessed. Like, and this hood culture is like easy because half these people can't even come in the hood. You know what I mean? Like, so you kind of capture this and post it and. People can't get into. You can't chill with us.
It's
I feel like
sometimes
they're not comfortable enough to come.
Yeah, like they don't understand. But that's well,
that's good to snap it and share it.
Yeah,
so
I guess
exactly.
We can go where people can't go.
Yeah, once they see the photography, they're like, oh, okay, now I'm now I have a vision to what your hood is like, or now I have a vision to like what your vision of your community is like. That's basically it.
Not only that, but like
where we were
what
born
they
and raised.
want. I have a homegirl who shoots too, and she helps me out. And she was like, if you ever want to do a certain style of shoot, you got to. You have to plan it out, asking people like, yo, I'll shoot you for free. Just come. It'll be a styled shoot, but I got to shoot it so that I could post it so people kind of know what they want.
Yeah.
So, that's another question I was going to ask you guys. So, now you're making money out of your photo shoots, right? Mm-hmm. Before making money, how did that start? Because let's be honest. A lot of us don't help each other.
No.
Right? Right? Yes or no?
Right, yeah.
So, some people were like, what, bitch? You're going to charge me $50?
For real.
That's how
I started off at $40. And, I wasn't that, but I felt like $40 was
decent,
doable.
Yeah, like, I agree with you.
20 like 20 here and then 20 editing, and I didn't even edit that well. Like I look back at my old pictures, I'm like, yo, like you guys must have really had a lot of a lot of hope in me because I was not as good as I am now. But it costs a lot of money, and you got to think about your time, and especially me because I have 2 kids, I have my own family. My time away from my family is precious to me. And I gotta edit, I gotta be there with you during, if we're gonna go somewhere that I need to pay for parking, like all these things come into play. So, and your expertise, like, yo, like I want to do a shoot at the beach. Okay, but if we're going to do it at 2, it's not going to look nice because it's too bright. We got to wait till sunset.
Never shoot high noon. Just so
no.
If you want to be upcoming like photography, never shoot high noon.
I don't know.
High noon,
Not
that
at
sun,
all.
that's just harsh. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means, but that.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you do. Now
I heard
you know.
about golden hour, and I heard
Golden
about
hour, yeah.
like
Never shoot
2
high noon.
o'clock.
Yeah.
So
like that.
it's your expertise, what you have learned until now. It all comes into play.
Oh, okay, all right. What about you? Or do you charge people, or you're just?
I was doing that for a while. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'll be real. Like when you start getting, like start charging money, you start doing for a job. Like I did this for fun.
Okay.
But for me, it honestly, it felt like a job for a little bit, and it lost its fun.
Oh,
I
that's
can
so,
feel
like,
that.
You know, and it lost its fun. Like you start getting like people who press you for like, oh, okay, like, oh, I want this done now.
Okay.
But like, and back to like social media platforms, you know, like, you know, say like Instagram. I was actually like one of those people who were like, oh, okay, I got like so many likes, and you just stop caring after a while. So I stopped doing it for money. I started shooting for myself. So I stopped shooting for myself, stopped caring about likes, you know, like don't care about that. Like, you know, so like
I agree.
that's when I started boosting up with like people started liking my shit more and more and more.
Yeah.
Cause I stopped caring what people posted.
Because you're your most authentic
yeah,
self.
it's just raw ruggedness. Like I started shooting film, like I don't edit. You know what I mean? What I shoot is
What's there is what's
it.
there.
Raw.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
edit nothing.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So like it did feel like
So remind me not to take pictures with him because he's gonna be like showing on my.
you know, simplicity is harder than it looks, and imperfections is beautiful. I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
She said stop it some more. She said
Stop it some more.
Keep going.
So, when you do work or did work, what music would you listen to, or what would you?
Oh man, all right. So I've been on this like lo-fi hip hop shit. You know what I mean? Like that. Like
I like lo-fi.
you know what I mean? Just something you just push play and just like tune out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Background.
So like that background music.
You
like,
dig
know,
instrumentals?
I dig it. So like that soft
Well,
elevator music,
I mean,
hip hop elevator music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels. Cool.
But like
cool.
my library be wildin'. So,
Yeah,
I'll play anything from, like,
but
I bet you got.
Yeah.
I don't know why. The minute you said that, I'm like, I know you got a lot of good Jay Dilla in there.
We were
I just played that. I just played that today, you know what I
listening
mean?
to Dilla.
I just played that.
Right before we
You know
got
what I mean?
here.
It's like Dilla.
That's cool, man.
But you know, like my style is deceiving. You don't know, like I'm playing some hood. You know what I mean?
Fool, you look like Waldo right now, but alright.
All these comedians. You got jokes, huh? I'm done. Drop some mic.
Nah.
Nah.
Okay, Jay
cool,
Dilla,
though.
don't even worry about it.
That's cool,
But
man.
no,
That's
like
cool.
you know, tuning into music when you do work is very important too. I mean,
It is
sets
extremely
your mood.
I'll judge you on your
This is
library.
why the podcast is a music entertainment podcast because everything revolves around music. So think about it, like you get inspired by what music videos. You get inspired by the type of music you listen to. You said Portishead incites.
You
what
had
does
me
that
at that. I'm like, girl.
Yeah.
What's that,
Yeah.
what's that baby making music?
That's my bathtub music. I'd be taking
baby making music, fool?
Portishead.
That could be
Yeah.
too.
I could see that.
It just
That's baby
depends
making
your
music.
Nine
on your
Inch
style.
Nails is baby making it.
Whoa.
Damn. Just streaming now.
Yeah, you know, that's the kind of girl I am.
I'm like, I know. I'm an animal. Friggin' Whitney.
Damn, tough crowd. Damn.
But okay, we talked about the photography you're doing, but what is the name of your photography? Because I was lost. Tell me the name of your photography that you.
So the name of my business is Dani Ave because I didn't want to write out Avithia because nobody knows how to say my last name.
Avithia.
It's just something that I've grown up with. Everybody says it differently. That's okay. But it's Dani Ave, so it's easier.
I like Avithia. Sounds like a rare
what
flower.
is the genre of your photography?
So I shoot like lifestyle. So
There
it's
you go.
like maternity. I even do birth pictures.
I've seen those. Those are so
They're
precious.
beautiful. I
Dude, it
love
looks like you're
them.
like there too.
I'm all up in there.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I have to set boundaries for myself because
Yeah.
I'm a mom and like I had a home birth, so I'm super into births and
Okay.
all of that stuff.
Damn.
I have to be like, yo, like can I like take pictures while the baby's coming out, or is
Yeah.
that too much? Like you let me know if I'm overstepping
True.
my boundaries because I will because I'll
That's
be all up in
ballsy.
there.
I love that, dude. Dang,
So
that's dope. I like that.
so births, family pictures, family portraits, Christmas card pictures.
Yeah.
Just, simple stuff like that. I do events, so I'll do like baby showers, I'll do birthday parties. I feel like I do it all.
You're a
like,
busy woman, and
It's a
I
long
love
resume.
that.
She got a long resume.
Yeah,
but I like it because I meet new people, and from those people, I'll meet other people.
I love
like
how
word
you're
of
so
mouth, you know.
passionate, Dani.
Like, yeah,
I
like
love how
it.
you're so passionate
I love
about it,
it.
and you love what you do.
Yeah, I do.
I respect that.
Thank you.
I'm just
That's
scared of the
awesome.
fact that you're looking at girls getting their babies pushed out of their vaginas.
Oh,
God,
see,
I'm sorry.
girl,
I don't
I'm
have
a geek when it comes to that.
I'm
I
sorry.
love it.
I'm not.
I am. I do.
I think people are gonna kill me for this, but I'm not the type of person who's like, oh babies. I'm more like,
No.
puppies. You know what I mean?
And
like,
that's the thing with
that-
birth, like everybody is different. Everybody has different boundaries.
Yeah.
Everybody's okay with different things, and that's okay. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So random, but have you done like a dog photo shoot?
I did.
I did.
You need to show me.
I'm gonna share
I really wanna
it. You
see
need
that.
to show me, and then we're gonna share it.
I did. It was like a Christmas. It was a Christmas dog photo shoot.
I stop
For real, it was really
Cost a grip,
cute,
too.
and it was like I had a great time.
I bet you that was more expensive than a baby was.
Cost a grip. Cost a grip.
She was like,
Shut up.
I bet you that was more
It's affordable. Everybody.
nah, the dog ones are more expensive than the
Yeah.
baby ones.
I know, dude.
Damn. Hill.
I'm serious because
I've been knowing stories too, girl. That's wild.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. I give her a lot of respect because, like,
Yeah.
man, like, I'm telling you, the first day I met her, actually, we knew each other, like, through social media, and, like, we decided to link up, and what we did was...
No.
we
It
traded
was
pictures.
before that.
Wait, okay, my bad.
he's
Damn.
smoking too much food.
I did a lot of drugs. My bad.
Before that, no, it was at the art show.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Pay for
Natus
Wet.
is-
He put me in his art show. It was Living in the Radio.
Okay.
Oh,
He put me
sick.
in his art show and
He
really
asked
gave me a
both of
solid
us,
platform.
and then that's
And
when
so
we
we
met
met.
each other.
So this is Ricky's pad, right? This is
Yeah.
at Ricky's pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I've been to a couple of them. I haven't been to any. He hasn't had any.
I wish he would.
Yeah.
Ricky, if you're listening,
You know what, Ricky?
have another one.
I told him
Do it.
to. I
We're
told him-
ready.
It's
He
ready.
needs to come on.
on.
It's been what? Oh, he just had one recently. I wasn't invited though. So
Damn.
Oh, Ricky?
I'm sure, Ricky. I'm sure you're a busy man, but next time
Yeah.
for
or
sure invite
Natus,
us.
it's both y'all, right?
Yeah.
It's
No,
Natus and
man.
Benjamin?
Didn't call him by his Christian name?
Benjamin.
It's personal now.
Yeah. Oh, it's Catholic, my bad.
No,
You know what I mean?
oh my bad.
But no, it's how we linked, and like I really appreciate that because it really built a platform for our photography. Like
Yeah,
honestly, like
we're
photography is
networking.
it's a small community around here, especially being from like Wilmington, San Pedro. Like
Yeah.
you know, everybody's gonna be like a writer. Everybody's a writer. Everybody's a tagger. Everybody, but to be a photography, like you really gotta teach each other. You know what I mean?
Tell me about your b-boy lifestyle.
All right.
How it started and how it's ending.
It's actually oh
my God.
damn, you know,
It's ending. Well, damn.
it's never gonna end. It's never gonna end. Honestly, that's some real shit. Like,
I like
all
that.
right, so my b-boy shit. Like, all right, so it started with my brother. My brother started b-boying like back in the '90s. And, you know, so he was b-boying back in like the '90s.
Prime
like when that
time.
movie Breaking started. Psh, you know about that.
Where kids came out?
Yeah, so like you know,
Damn.
I started
Damn.
b-boying with him at like a very young age,
Yeah.
right? So I kind of had some knowledge until like I started working in high schools. So I worked at this, excuse my language, some fucked up ass high school called
Man,
Cooper High in
fuckity
San
fuck,
Pedro.
fuck, fuck.
That's cool. That's cool.
Bitch,
Cooper
I
High
almost
School.
went there.
It's a
I could have seen you there now.
yeah, it's a continuation school. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I started working there. Like I wanted to be a counselor, so I was going
Yeah.
to school to become a counselor. And so like, I just ran into some random ass kid. His name is Jupiter. You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to Jupiter.
Yeah, he's from
boy.
Wilmington too.
His sister's gonna come on our podcast. She
Is she?
yeah, she is
Jupiter,
a
my
poet.
that's my
Or
dog.
How do
yeah.
you say it? I don't know. I'm not really good at that stuff, but she does poems. She does.
Oh, she's a
really
poet?
into that.
That's
yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have her on
So,
my
like-
podcast. I'm excited.
Oh, I'll tell
I
you.
remember I caught this kid just doing windmills in the middle of the fucking like the basketball courts, and I was like, "Yo, you b-boy?" He's like, "You b-boy?" And I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "Where do you live?" And like being like, it's hard being like I was very young. I was like 25 at the time, 24. Not even. I was like younger. But anyways, long story short, long story longer. Let me tell you this.
That's good.
Continue,
You should
He
have
was
seen
like,
last
"Yo,"
episode.
he's like, "Yo, you should b-boy with us." And I was like, "Where you live?" He's like, "Wilmington."
Nice.
And I was like, all right. So I showed up, and this is a spot in Long Beach called Homeland. Homeland's
Oh yeah.
renowned for like the b-boy since like early 90s.
Gotcha.
And so I saw like, you introduced Epic, shout out. Epic, Natus, and like
Coming on my
we just all
podcast
started
soon?
we all started b-boying together,
Yeah.
and like, you know, I got into b-boying, and it just clicked ever since. And so like we started Dub City Tribe. So Dub City Tribe is all city tribe now. You know, we don't have to be like, you know, strictly Wilmington now.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I mean?
all city. Got you.
It's all city tribe.
I remember in high school, so I used to go to Banning. You went to Banning?
Me too.
Yeah, okay. So remember in Banning, remember by the tree, all the taggers, we used to hang out, like almost all the taggers.
Stage. I'll be kicking that stage. I used to sell weed there. No trip.
Or whatever.
I sell weed there.
You remember? So you have all the fucking homies just come up, roll up, and just start, you know, breakdancing out of nowhere, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then some people are just like, you know, flowing on the side right here and shit. And then you got Ani, she was a fucking breakdancer.
Yeah, she was dope too.
I remember.
She was one of the few females who were breakdancers. Who else? There was another female. I think it was it?
I forgot her name too. Fuck, my bad.
It's all good.
Yeah, you know it. She knows what I'm talking about.
So
but you
there
know,
was a couple girls. Yeah.
That Dub City Tribe was like,
all y'all just like were.
And it's a community thing. Like we'd get together. Like you know what I mean. Like Slangwood started that shit.
Oh, I remember those.
Did you guys? I'm so sorry, but this just reminded me. Did you guys throw something that you guys were like b-boying in Will Hall? You guys threw something.
They would have a bunch of events.
No,
you guys
like,
have
we used to battle people.
Yeah,
we used to battle people.
Yeah.
And so like that's how my b-boy started. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy because like my brother got me on this, and it was like that like breaking community in Wilmington is very small too.
But Slangwich really brought you.
Absolutely.
They really had everybody into like that one scene, that graffiti and the b-boy and the hip-hop
but
scene.
It was like it was an area where you can go there without having to worry about anything.
Nothing.
They
like
that. Really
shout out to
like
777. Like those are the homies. Yeah.
They had like a place where you can go there and not worry about nothing and just help the community. You know what I mean? If she's b-boying on the corner of Avalon and Anaheim.
Yeah. Y'all weren't even drinking smoking weed. Y'all
just
were
kidding.
Wherever you are, man.
Where is he at?
They drove the Sailor Taco Bell.
Oh my God.
Taco Bell. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Didn't you
remember him?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
He was always in the corner of Taco Bell just getting it.
I thought he was sober as fuck too.
He never did drugs.
Yeah.
He
wasn't?
He was. He just had a mental. I think he had a mental illness. I think his parents thought he was special ed or something like that, but they never took him to something.
He never got help.
He never said that.
That boy was
his
sober.
fucking house is fucking huge.
Huge over on by Banning High on Carey Street. I know exactly.
And we were all tripping out like, is this fool homeless? But no, he would have a nice white ass suit every fucking day.
It was crispy.
Dancing every day.
I did not know about that.
Yeah, anyway, shout out to the Sailor Man. Oh my God.
Taco Bell.
Tell me now. Wouldn't he brighten up your day when you would see him?
For real, everybody, you cannot go by him and not have a smile on your face. Not have a smile on your face.
Yeah.
You going out Taco Bell, you be like, there he is.
That's a throwback.
That's throwback. Hey, if you know, you know.
It's funny. So I have a story. Okay, real short. Yeah. I was getting in a fight because graffiti, crews, whatever. Click.
I forgot about that.
Bitch, all that shit. Anyway,
especially being. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but being a female writer is really fucking hard.
Oh my
I'm
God.
surprised we never hung out.
Eyes, man.
We never crossed paths.
Well, me, I was always like.
She's like, I don't like you.
I didn't say that.
I wasn't a girl crew. I wasn't a girl graffiti crew.
Me too.
I was in CBD.
I remember you.
I was in CBD, which was Chicks Before Dicks, and then I got in a fist fight with one of their rivals, and then I became one of their girls in their crew. Ain't that some shit? Long story short, when there was fights, I swear to God, this Sailor Man will still keep dancing. There was fights in the parking lot. And this was
don't stop.
It's fucking boombox right on the floor.
Committed.
There was 2 circles, one for the fight, one for him. Literally.
Fuck.
I'm not
man, that Sailor Man is old school. That is fucking.
That's good photography right there. Him?
Yeah, I wish I could find him. Yeah.
I know.
That's his epitome of Wilmington. If you know the Sailor dancer, you from the hood.
Yeah, you're from the hood.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen some pictures of him online. I just haven't seen any videos. I wish.
Hopefully he's doing good, man. If you
yeah.
Can you come back, please?
Yeah.
I need you. Or can someone else? Fuck it. I don't know.
That's the next podcast.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Hey, come on the podcast.
I know, right?
Well, we don't have a dance floor, but we'll make one.
Yeah. My guy, but that's just crazy. It's just fuck. I'm glad y'all know about that too.
Oh God,
that was throwback.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, coming out of Banning High School, you're just walking down.
You have to go about it the hard way.
Yeah,
find out the hard way. You know what I mean? Homie We did not stop.
I know.
So
I got tired just looking at him.
So we're talking about your art, photography.
Yeah.
What other art?
Oh yeah, let's get back into character.
What other? No, don't worry. It's a fun environment. You know, just have fun. Just what my whole point of this whole like podcasting is to just share the lives of everybody else in Wilmington. You guys are creative people. You guys are doing something for yourselves, for the community. Overall, inspiring others, because there is middle school kids that are gonna watch this. I'm fucking drinking, but I'm 26 years old, so fuck you.
I'll tell you right now. Like, I took a photography class. Mr. Alvarez, he's no longer a teacher back then, but you know what I mean. He like. You had to learn how to use film in his day, develop your own film, do all that, and it kind of curved my how I take so much appreciation for it now. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, it's very hard to find somebody who like shoots film or shoots photography in Wilmington. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
That's why I like.
Everybody either goes to the gym.
Yeah.
Did graffiti, or was a gangster, or has a family as a gangster.
In a band, in a punk band.
A punk band.
In a punk band.
I'm telling you.
I appreciate that though. I like it.
Nah, we have a variety of people, but
I'm telling you, I did all that. I was like in the punk scene. I did all that, going to shows. You know what I mean?
I'll still go.
We were just talking about that.
$3, show the flyer. You got in for free.
My mom,
those flyers that would be
I used to make copies. I used to make copies and shoot them to my homies.
My mom used to charge people.
Yeah.
And I loved it because
my uncle used to be bouncing.
Yes.
I used to sell
I loved it. Yeah. I loved it because
3 for $5.
my friends would be like, "Come on, Prada, hook me up." I'm like, "My mom's in the front. Sorry, guys, I'm in the back." I'm like,
"Sorry, I can't."
Sorry, I'm like, "Mom's over here." My mom's in the front. My mom's in the front, and then they're like, "Okay." My mom's like, "No, $3."
I don't know you. Sorry.
Yeah. It was good.
And it's crazy. I mean, tell you like
talking about shows. I remember I had a couple parties and shows, and all y'all guys just started coming, and all that was in that circle was all of you guys breakdancing. All of you guys breakdancing.
That's what we do.
That's when
it was cool.
That's when you know it was a good event, because everybody just was like, "Fuck,
I missed out."
Yeah.
No, there was a bunch of them. There was a bunch. There was, dude. There was like so. Yeah, there was.
There'll be more.
Were there?
So. I wanted
feel better. It wasn't that great.
I wanted to have an event for my last season of my episode, so hopefully I could have 2 bands and the homies DJ and just bring it back.
We'll document it. Don't trip. We'll take
That's
photos.
right.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
Super tight.
It's like when oh shit, that'll be a sick ass, like final season 1 and then start season 2 all over again.
Hell yeah, that's tight.
That's my goal,
I'm rooting for you.
But I'm so happy that all you guys are really, really willing to help me out on this, and I am willing to help as I can, because I want to share the people your photography.
I appreciate this because photography is very overly easily overlooked. You know what I mean?
It is.
But being from the hood, it's like either you're gangbanging or whatever. Like, we get caught in some bad situations. I'm saying, I got hood homies.
Thank
I'm
God
telling
you ain't gangbanging, fool, because
you know what I mean? I did my first
you should be
tattoos right
banging
here
pussy.
my first tattoo's a dove in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Let me
check that out.
I got it right there.
That's dope, man.
You know what I mean?
That's clean.
I need to sit on this side so I can show off my ring. I was like, bitch, you ain't about to sit on this side for a ring. No.
My
Let
hair
him know,
flows
Dani.
this
Let
way.
him know.
Let me live. You gonna let me live?
Bitch, I got rings too. What you mean?
Cost
I love
grip.
this. I love
Cost
this.
of grip. Cost of grip. It's
Do
above
the
my
mic,
payroll.
guys.
You know what I mean? But it's just, you can get easily caught up in some wrong situations. But you meet cool ass people like Dani, and we go out and we just go. You want to go take some pictures? Let's fucking go take some pictures.
You got the day off?
Yeah, you're like, no, but I'll be off at 3.
I got this idea, and it's been burning in my brain. We got to shoot it. I'm
gonna have to hire you guys to do, maybe the day that I have my homies out here, you guys could do, some
Super
shoots.
down.
Super
down.
tacos and beer. I got you.
Motherfucker, do I look like a fucking scary taco man right here? Fool, I can barely afford all this equipment, and you
not with that attitude. We got this.
I did.
Mr. Positive over here.
All right. Let me do Uber for 2 weeks, and then I'll.
We can help out where we can.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I don't got you.
I appreciate it.
I like to do this shit for free. I don't like. I don't like to charge.
I always pay my people. I always think about it this way. If I want to brand myself out, I want to get paid for what I do because I've been working so fucking hard.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah, yo, would you
as an artist, especially as an artist, you know
hitting
what
up,
you gotta.
Yeah, hitting up people, having a schedule, scheduling around the people that are helping me, having the schedule of people who are giving me this, know, abundance, like it's a lot.
I love how
it's appreciated, like on some real, like for you to reach out to Dani and like her hit me up.
Yeah,
I really appreciated it because like I had that little shake, so I was like, oh shit, I never did some shit like this before.
Yeah. All I want is nothing but my local friends.
But we're all local artists, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And I love how Whitney's ambition, it's like nothing is getting in the way. And she has been telling me that she's been going through something. Well, not just going through something. Everyone goes through something, but like some minor setbacks get in the way. But she does everything that she can. She just works around it, and it's still going to be here. Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah,
absolutely.
How much do you want it?
Oh, so bad.
How
bitch.
do you feel?
So bad.
Yeah, that bad girl.
Oh, bad.
No,
but yeah, it just takes time to
it does
do and it takes time and dedication and hard work and a lot of no's.
Yeah,
a lot of no's.
And your community having
hard.
your
like,
back.
On some and say no,
a lot of haters because I love it.
You know it's gonna happen. Like putting yourself on a platform, especially like I was just telling her earlier. Like I don't like to call myself a photographer. I don't like to call myself a photographer.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
I'm a cameraist.
Why?
Oh.
Tell me why. Because me, I'd be like, yo,
she's a photographer.
I'd be owning that
She's
shit. I'd be like, yo, I'm a photographer. Like, what you need, I got it.
I do this shit for fun.
I like that, Dani. Yeah. I like that.
And like, putting yourself out there is just like, I do this for fun. And like, I fucks with photography. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's something else. Like, maybe I need more pride in what I gotta do. But I have more pride in what I do.
Just
I'm
do what you
rugged.
feel like. She's doing what she feels, and you're doing what you feel.
Different.
I ain't gonna stop shooting. I'll tell you that. I carry my camera wherever I go.
I
got my camera in my car right now.
There you go.
Oh, me too. Me too. Let me go put some more makeup on. Let me tighten up now. No, but I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I seen your work. Your work, and I'm happy that you guys came on my show, and I'm happy that I could share it with the world because it's YouTube.
This is fun. This is definitely fun.
Yeah.
This wasn't out. It's
I have like some 4,000 friends on my Facebook. So
girl, get it.
Everybody gonna hear this shit.
Yeah. Post us.
I'm subscribed.
Between all of us, we got it.
Yeah.
Swipe up. Do whatever you gotta do.
No, seriously.
Link in the bio.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Talking about that. How to share your stuff to the people. How was it doing that? How was it? Because think about it. You have your own profile, right? Yeah. You have your own Instagram. How is it like sharing with the world? Oh, here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Expect it. Like, it just happened? Like, it just happened that people were just falling?
It's a job within itself. Mm-hmm. Because, so for one, on Instagram, you could be like, yo, this is my business. You could set up as a business account, and it'll give you the insights of like, yo, on Monday, you have so many followers looking at you at 6 p.m. You have the most followers following you on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. So they'll tell you like the best ways to profit, basically. So it helps us out.
Yeah.
And that's how I try to make, I guess,
Yeah.
No, Dani makes money. She makes that money. She get that.
It comes and goes.
Every night. No,
it's a passion. I love it no matter what. But it fluctuates, You don't know what you're going to get.
That it seems like your family is so fucking supportive.
Yeah.
My family is the most supportive. So I got my man, he's also an artist. He makes beats. His whole family is musicians.
What is it called?
He's FC Sounds, FC.Sounds with a Z. Look him up. He's into like
link in the bio.
Boom bap, like yeah, so he's got his whole thing and I got my thing, and this is what we're trying to build off of. We've already worked the 9-to-5 jobs. We know that it's not for us. Yeah. We know that if we're gonna be the best that we can, we gotta follow our passions.
I respect that.
You don't want to wake up and, like I told my boyfriend, I was like, I don't want to wake up and fucking not love what I do.
Dread going to work.
Really hard.
Exactly.
On some real, we're doing 9 to 5 just
honestly, right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I like my job because I'm able to fucking work with my
yeah,
doing now
with your passion,
and go to school. So it's cool now.
Yeah.
But later on in life, I don't
Am I
want to
gonna
shift
like
into
it?
something. I want to take Howard Stern's job. Like,
Yo, do it.
motherfucker.
I dig it.
That's
Take
like old
it.
already. Like, get the fuck out of
we
here.
want to see some tits. Yeah.
Did somebody say titties?
Let's be real.
All right, Dani.
All
All right, show me.
Let's be real. It's a
This
woman's
is
world
Waldo.
now.
Let me see Waldo. What you got going on?
It's a woman's world now.
Show your
like,
titties. Titties.
careful what you ask for.
Free the
You know what I
nip,
mean?
dude. Free the nip.
Careful what you ask for. You just might. But it's a woman's world now. Let's be real. It's a
All right,
woman's
here.
world now. This
Chug
is
that
fucking-
beer.
Oh shit.
You got another one back there? You chef?
Anna,
Where's our bartender at now?
Anna, beer bitch. Anna.
As
what's
you
the
can
name?
tell,
Just
we
kidding,
are,
baby.
hanging
beer
out
baby,
in my
beer
car.
baby.
But next to us, we have our bartenders.
Yeah.
No, but
Thank you.
But I'm glad that you're doing, and I'm glad that your family is like
Very
supportive.
supportive. It's something that's definitely meant for you because you've got it in you. You're doing it, and obviously you've got ambition and drive for
Yeah.
it. So why the hell not?
Yep. Thank you.
Very proud of you, and very proud of you also.
Hold on. Let me get this mic.
No, go for it.
Let me just
Let me
say,
get this
he's
mic
taught
in.
me so much.
Nah,
like,
don't
if
be
I got questions, boy.
No, you know, I really,
No.
like, this is, we tight. Like, me and Dani, like, we help each other. Like, on some photography shit, like, I don't know how to shoot, like, portraits.
Okay.
And, like, I've had to ask knowledge about shooting portraits. You know what I mean? Like, Isai, too, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
shot
a
me
big
some
help.
few-
He's a big
few
help. You know what I
jobs.
mean? He, like, linked me up with some, like, dope-ass photography tips. Like, when you shoot photography, there's a little trick they do. Chin, chest, eyes.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know what
never.
that's
I've never heard about that before.
That's some.
Yeah, like, like chin that way.
Double chin
Eyes
or no
towards
double
me,
chin? What you want, girl?
Chest towards me. You know, it's just,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is in the details.
It is. The
Damn.
details
you know what?
mean the
You are-
most.
So can you maybe look like a skinny bitch?
I got you, girl.
I got you, girl.
Got you, girl.
We got
Got you, girl.
We got it.
Fuck up some commas.
I man, but and no, honestly, on some real, like,
Yeah.
this is my dog. You know what I mean? We
Damn, I
tight.
feel
Hell
that.
yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Damn.
We are.
I'm tight.
You see, this is the Boombox podcast.
Yeah.
Nothing but love.
Yeah.
Nothing
Ya
but
ves?
love,
Ya ves?
bitch.
A ver.
Not horniness. Just
Okay,
love.
Yeah,
elbow.
there
We
you
got
go.
elbows.
I got my beer in my hand. Which one you want?
So, tell me, Adrian. I
Okay.
really want to know more about Dutzy Tribe. I know
Alright.
I know you emphasize on it, but
But you know,
what-
like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
damn, well, look, cutting me off now.
Stepping on my lines. My bad.
No, I really want to know. You tell me how it started.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, what are you still doing now? Like, how is the b-boy life now? Because I know there hasn't been a lot of events. Because I know,
Right.
But
Yeah.
how's it going? Like, how's the
On this b-boy scene, honestly, it's kind of dying down. But like, we have a handful of homies that are still b-boying hardcore. Like, Natus for sure.
Oh,
I tell you, Natus,
Yeah.
shout out, and this food still like. He still hollers at me to b-boy sometimes, you know, and then we'd be like in like a same function. We'll still b-boy together, and you know, like, it's still dope because it's still alive. You know what I mean? Like,
of course it is.
It's just
If
still
graffiti's
alive.
still
Yeah.
going on, there still has to
Yeah.
be some b-boy life going on.
And like
I mean, back in the day when we were, in high school, whatever the fuck, there was flyer parties, there was shows, there was places where, Dub City Tribe could.
Yeah, back
you
to
know.
back to that Homeland. Like, Homeland was
Yeah.
it was like pretty much like a safe haven for anybody who wants to be a b-boy.
Gotcha.
You can go there like with no experience, and
Yeah.
we'll teach you. You know what I mean? And like
Aw.
Wilmington had their own section at that one time.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
You know what I mean? Like, and it was like, no, because like they get territorial. I'm saying, like, b-boys get
Yeah.
territorial and they
You're
battle. They like it's pretty like
I used to
The
love
scene's
seeing.
wild. The
I used
scene's
to love
wild.
seeing Coffee.
yo,
He's
Coffee
like,
Bean?
I
Yeah,
just
that's my
talked.
boy, Coffee
We
Bean.
just talked about him in the last episode.
Yeah,
That's my
episode
boy.
we were talking
That's my
about.
boy.
But Coffee,
Coffee
Seen him in a
he
minute.
had this style where he was like, "You ready? You ready?" Boom! He started going. But
that's
because
Coffee, that's
everybody
Coffee,
else
yeah.
was like, "No." They start
Yeah.
going, but he was like teasing everybody. You ready?
That's
You
Coffee
ready? You
Bean.
ready?
Yeah, Coffee Bean's crazy. That's my boy. You know, you like.
Oh, I miss
And he
him.
lived in Long Beach at the time. We started breaking, like, and I'd ride with him. Like, I was the only one with a car at that time. So I'd pick up the squad and
no
we go
wonder.
there. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, we go there, b-boy, and like, fucking, like, it was dope because like, you can't find this anywhere.
No, you
Especially
can't.
being from Wilmington, we're all from. Even Coffee Bean's from Wilmington.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But he lived in like Long Beach at the time.
Yeah.
But like Homeland, that's where like the safe haven is, and it kind of died down. Like honestly, like
I know.
it sucks because
the best years were when you were b-boying. When the legit.
Even my brother was b-boying. Like he's the one who taught me.
Yeah.
And he taught me, and like I wouldn't b-boy if it wasn't for my brother. And I'll tell you, like,
Shout out to
shout out to my
bro.
brother wherever you're going. I hope you're listening. I'm gonna shout out to you. But this b-boying scene, like I hope they keep it alive, and I'm keeping it alive for sure.
I like that.
Cool.
I appreciate
You know what I mean?
that.
That's really, really cool.
And photography, you know, it's all hand in
That
hand.
too.
Photography.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
It is definitely hand in hand.
I'm happy for you guys. I'm really glad that you guys are doing something for yourself and the community as well, because I'm sure that connections, you know, they're all in the same atmosphere that you're living.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you, for example, if I'm pregnant, which is never gonna happen, if I'm pregnant and I tell you, take a picture of me, bitch, and then you do, and then my homegirl's
She
like,
got
who
you.
took that
who
picture?
took your
bitch?
pictures?
What's
Yeah,
up?
exactly. Word of mouth. That's
There
what
you
it
go,
is.
word of
Yeah.
mouth. There
That's
you
all.
go.
I'm hiring her for my wedding. You know what I mean?
I'll do
Word
it.
is definitely
When you
bond.
getting married, fool?
I know. What the?
Hopefully
He's single.
Hey, ask about me.
But when it happens,
Ask
I will
about
be
me.
there.
See,
I'll be there. I got you.
Ask about me.
This is a podcast, but you know what? Dating right here. Dating 101.
I know. Maybe
Adrian,
Cupid
how old
is
are you?
someone.
Adrian's single. He's ready to mingle. Let's
Yeah.
make it happen.
He's very cool.
And he
He's
maybe wants to
heartwarming.
tingle. Who knows?
And you know he's with a bunch of bitches right now. But you know what? He'll leave the
I keep my
bitches
ass
for
to
you.
myself, though.
But he'll leave.
My ass to
He
myself.
will leave the bitches for you.
Cheers on that
Cheers to
one.
that one. Cheers to that one. Yay! Thank you.
Damn. Y'all wild. I love
Tell
it.
me before we go, because I know it's like, damn, Dan, it's been like 45 something minutes. Tell me crazy story of one photography, and tell me a crazy story about your b-boy.
All right.
So,
Let me
yeah.
start it off.
Me first. Fuck. Okay. So I think like the craziest thing for me was that one time I shot a family and they had a daughter, but the daughter was not having it. So I did the best that I could, and I told him like, yo, like things happen. I know, I understand it.
What was the daughter doing?
Just not having it, not smiling, throwing fits, just not having it. You know,
Didn't wanna take
kids throw
pictures at all.
fits. They have tantrums.
I wanted to chunk at her.
Get
the
it together.
Yes. Do the Mexican
Hit your
shit.
kid,
Well,
goddammit.
she didn't use the chancla, so it didn't happen. And I told her, I was like, I understand these things happen. If you want to do another shoot, we can do it. I'll do it. No worries. But she was like, no, it's okay. I think maybe it was just, you know, maybe that's how she was. It happens.
Aw, man.
That was definitely maybe
You're
the
such
worst.
a sweetheart.
You
Yeah,
saint.
because I feel like I'm a mom already, so I know. But also, like, I want to make sure that the art is there still. That's the main thing.
Bitch, I got no
Art.
patience. Bitch, I don't know why. I have no fucking patience. If
It happens.
if I see
Everybody's
kids,
different.
like throwing tantrums in Target, I drop my shit and I leave.
Yeah, that's why I want a dog. I want a dog.
Yeah,
man.
there
That's
you
all
go.
a fucking dog.
I'm sorry. I'm just that type of person. You're gonna meet these type of people like me.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry,
It
but
happens.
I'm
Yeah.
just.
No, you mean us.
I feel you, dude. This is. I don't know if it's weird or not, but I always ask like my family or like my friends, and I'm like, is it weird that I want to have a family, but I never want to get married? I do not want to be.
It's
I
all
know,
paperwork.
weird
Honestly,
at all.
shit.
I
That
want to
is
do the
not
baby
weird.
shit.
It's all paperwork. You
do
just
a
government
quick
paperwork.
And I'm
It's all
like,
paper.
honestly, and I don't care if me and the guy does not work, but as long as you're there for the kid, like,
Yeah.
something about me and men, I'm like, oh, I hate men.
Yeah. What it
Yeah,
is
me
is
too.
Oh my god.
Me too.
No, but I got like, you know, love and all that stuff, but it's just I do not picture myself having a ring. Like I don't.
that's fine.
At
But
least
I
on the
for
ring
sure want-
finger.
But I do want a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna be
You
a
don't
mom,
need to.
but-
You know what it is people think that they are supposed to do these things because they tell us that we are supposed to do
No.
these things.
Society's
Yeah,
way. Or,
yeah.
Your parents.
Yeah.
Your parents, you know, they got married, blah, blah. But
I'm
sometimes.
like, that's not perfect.
Well, but sometimes things happen, you know?
Yeah.
My parents, they've been together for fucking, 20-something years, but are they very happy sometimes? No, they're not, you know?
Mexican
So-
families are will like
Yeah,
fight through
they're-
that shit. They will
yeah.
like
Yeah.
literally be unhappy and like rough through that shit. But
Yeah, they'd be like, we're happy, bitch! But we're happy.
No, my family be like, she's like late. My mom said late. You know what I
Aw,
mean?
that's
She's like,
cute.
fuck it, like you know what I mean.
Well, tell me a crazy story about your b-boy.
All right, so one of my very interesting b-boy experiences. I mean, this is all for fun, right? So you get into like
fun, bitch. It ain't all fun if the homies can't have none.
Yeah, it's all fun until you have to battle somebody. You know what I mean? Whoa. And so like, this is all like it happened at Greenbelt, which is on the east side. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's at Greenbelt, and I'll never forget this.
I hope you win with your strap.
It was crazy because it was all for fun. So we started. I think they must have been from Compton or something like that. But they were like, when you b-boy, you can get disrespectful out of your dance. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you like make contact with somebody, that is disrespectful. You don't touch nobody when you dance.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Motherfuckers just start touching each other. You know what I mean? So our squad started getting like, yo, like we ain't no bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
She got intense. You know what I mean? So like everybody like wild style last night is. You know what I mean? Fucking like yo, like motherfuckers got really fucking emotionally into this dance.
Yeah.
And we started battling, and it lasted fucking like 20 fucking, damn near half an hour, where nobody wanted to give up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, it was fun. And like, at the end of it, like, we dissed each other, but we shook hands at the end, which was cool.
Damn. That's like respect right there.
But that shit can get really, really like disrespectful when you b-boy.
Well, that
against
seems
somebody.
like a regular sport, but yeah, you're right. Like it's like we come
yeah,
together.
Shout out to homie Deck. That homie Deck, that fool was fucking killing it that night.
That homie Deck.
Yeah,
What up?
That homie Deck was killing it that night.
Dude, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at people that I know. You know what I'm saying?
It's a small.
Yeah. It's a small world.
Nah, he got that footwork. He killed it.
Well, being in the graffiti scene, I was able to, keep in contact with almost everybody, like the b-boys, the photographers, everybody else, because graffiti was the main aspect of Wilmington. Everybody around that time was doing graffiti. Everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody. Like, even you did graffiti.
Even I came over and I...
Like,
I dabbled.
You know what I mean? Like, because the homies... the homie was doing graffiti, now the girlfriend's doing that. Yeah. Or because the homie, the homie's cousin, nice. now the cousin's doing graffiti. Yeah. Everybody had a name for themselves. So when I grew up, everybody was doing graffiti. Yeah. Almost everybody. So, but everybody had their own ways. Like, some people went to the b-boy area. Yeah. Some people did the photography. Some people did the music.
Right.
Music was huge.
Definitely. That's just heavy.
So me, I went to the music aspect. I loved that part. I loved throwing parties and seeing you guys party and dance and take pictures and
it's like the admiration.
The B-boys. I was able to inspire myself to seeing all that. And so with that creativity, I'm trying to do this, Yo,
you're killing it.
And you're bringing back all the throwbacks, dude. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm all refreshing. I'm like,
so it's funny you say that, because now that I bring everybody, to the podcast scene, everybody's bringing up stories from back in the day. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck, I'm so excited. She played her cards right, huh?
Yeah.
She played her cards. And you know what? Later on, I'm gonna have people that actually started the rave scene. You know what I mean? So I want to expand.
Are we talking about that?
Ask about it.
So the rave scene.
Flashback.
You remember that?
baby. I was there for them days. I was.
Monster Massive. They don't have that no more.
That was my first rave, bitch. That was my first rave.
Yeah. Escape. Now it is Escape. Yeah.
Who was your most favorite to see live? Who was your most favorite that you you'll literally wait for?
My most favorite was Simon Patterson.
Oh,
Simon. Like just and we all had our like rave families and like who we were gonna go with.
She got candy on her arm.
I had candy, you know what? And
I had all the candy.
And Marcus Scholes,
all the Trumps and stuff and the triple stack, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. So, we're talking pills now. Is that what we're?
Trigger.
She said triple stack.
Trigger.
Blue pill. Anyways, we had great times. Great times.
Good times. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun.
Nice.
All right.
Woo! Dang, the rave scene, huh?
Yeah. Well, I know. So my whole point is that that elevates to everything else, right? Yeah. So music scene, blah blah. So that's my whole point of the podcast is bringing everybody together in that aspect. Because think about it, you're doing photography, but look at you to the raves. Now you're a mom. Now you're doing this. Now you're doing that.
Yes.
You know, you fucking, you know, you're doing photography, but now you're a b-boy. You're a b-boy. Now you're, you know, doing the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? Live in the community. You know what I mean? Doing what the fuck you want to do, and these followers are following you and inspired by your creativity. And middle school kids are gonna see this. Elementary school kids are gonna see this and be inspired. You could still do what the fuck you want to do. You don't have to, you know.
Yeah.
You don't confine to that 9 to 5 for sure.
No. Absolutely, you don't have to follow no crowd. Like I know you guys have listened to everything, and you know, just be you and be surrounded by love and stay focused. Like I said, stay focused.
So with that, I thank you guys for coming to my podcast.
Thank you guys for having us. This has been really tight. Thank you.
Because I fucking get you guys drunk.
I didn't get drunk on my good self. It's all good.
Hey, I said BYOB for a reason.
I might have had a few before.
I was always pre-gaming. Don't even trip.
But yeah, so thank you, Dani. And where can people follow you at?
Yeah. So you could follow me on Instagram at Dani.AV. And then from there, you could follow my Tumblr. You could just, it's a direct link.
Damn,
you can follow me there.
Where she can't post all that, you know, censored. She prints.
Oh, I want to see.
It's a little censored. It's
all right,
now.
though.
It's okay.
That's all right, though.
We're adults here. Come on now.
Yeah.
All right, you, Adrian, where can I follow you?
You can follow my Instagram, @rock_K_. You know what I mean?
Get the reference.
@rock. That's my favorite BC boy. You know what I mean? Adam Yak. You know what I mean? But that's me on Instagram. You can follow me.
So I'm going to have their info on my page. I'm going to have their whole description and everything else on my YouTube and on Instagram. So those who are following, you're going to see it. Add them, you know.
You heard
Danny be taking some dope ass pregnant pictures, you know. Y'all bitches know you're gonna be pregnant soon.
You about to pop, so hit me up.
What's up? I don't know.
Definitely.
You know?
Or if you're trying to dance or learn how to b-boy, you know, holla at your boy here.
Anyways, so we're, you know, ending this.
Yeah, we're ending this. This is episode 8.
Cheers.
Done and over with.
Subscribe.
Yes,
definitely.
like. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Dani.
And
thank you,
Adrian. Share with your friends
you.
because we dope as fuck.
Yeah. And thanks for following us and giving us positive feedback also. That does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much. We love you guys.
All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.